welcome to the Awkward Menage Podcast Game Show Edition. It's your girl Nibor here. With me, I have my co-game host and special guest, Kassan, the conditioner. You want to say hey to the people?
What's good, everybody? Kassan, aka CD, the conditioner from Bronx, New York, all the way in ATL. Let's get it.
What in the South? How's that going for you?
Pretty good, man. It's kind of crazy right now, but I'll tell you one thing, I ain't going back.
Okay, I don't blame you. I hate Texas, but I feel the same way about going back to Michigan. Well, today we have two contestants. We were supposed to have three, but I guess, I don't know, maybe people got a little shy. It was hard getting people to even come on the show in the first place. And you've seen the questions. These are fairly easy questions, right?
Yo, listen, I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm a teacher, and I didn't even want to be a contestant. So, shout out to these brave souls. Shout out to these brave souls.
I feel you. All right, hold on. Let me bring other contestant. Our first contestant here, Mr. Dillard, if I can get him added. That's a shit. Time. All right. Hey, there you are. How you doing? How's it going? You want to say hello to the people, Mr. Dillard, and tell them who you are, where you're from?
My name is Javon Dillard. I'm from Detroit. I'm currently in Flint right now.
Flint, Michigan. How's life in Flint?
It's Michigan, so if you in Detroit, Pontiac, Saginaw, Flint, you know what it is.
You know, yeah, pretty much.
Yo, how is it out there right now, man? I got a wife in Detroit right now. That's her hometown. She visiting her family. She always say crazy stuff about it. I don't know if it's just being myth or the hype and whatnot, but what's your perspective?
The thing. To me, I don't know, like life is crazy, so being from there is really not, it just sets you up to deal with life for me. That's all it is, because life is crazy, period. So it's people would try to make certain areas or certain people look a certain kind of way, and it's like
right.
Yeah. If you survive in Detroit, certain part of Michigan, you can survive anywhere.
Yeah, that's what they say. If you can make it in New York, you can make it everywhere. If you can make it in Detroit, you can make it anywhere, literally.
I was gonna say that about like every major mainstream area: New York, Chicago, LA.
Yeah, and that's how I feel about it.
Miami.
I don't got no disrespect for any city like that, so I don't go nowhere. I love where I'm from, but I don't think that it's gonna save you anywhere you go. I think you can get Detroit and Dallas. You can get it in Compton, Watts, Inglewood. Like
facts. I agree with that.
Very true. Very, very true. Well, last but not least, our final finalist. Want to scoot your chair on over? Is my daughter, Melissa. She is a brave soul to grace us. Make some room for her. Want to say hello to the people out there in the people land?
How you doing?
Doesn't she look happy and enthusiastic? No.
About the same as
teenagers. Oh my goodness. Just all I can say is if you pray, put one up there for me. That's all I can say. Well, before we get started with the game real quick, I'm going to go ahead and play a track here. It is by an artist named Triiiple, and she's a female artist. I've made it my personal goal to just play more dope female MCs because I hear too often that there aren't any. So I'm going to put that one to the test, I feel like. Yeah.
Before you play real quick, Javon, we got to get you back in the game. So if you can,
I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, super duper.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get that up. Track is RRR by Triiiple. Real, recognize. real. And if you can, while we're listening, if you don't mind, mute your mics. Here we go.
Hey yo, real recognize real shot, real quick, yeah. Talking tough, better sit it down. Real hitters in the building now. Cowards on the come up, and y'all think I would quit now. I fight for the real ones who took it cause they ain't give us none. Took an L to go and win some, came back booming with a big drum. Lost that's feel like a big boom. Loud voice in the big room. What's old has been doomed. We ain't backing down, you gotta give it to them. Voices loud, let it be heard. Giving them what they deserve. A lot of y'all just need work. You ain't did enough until your feet hurt. You ain't in my lane. You can't play. Y'all can't play. You ain't the way. You in the way. Get out the way. You cannot do everything that we do. And you can't see my views cause you don't know how to move. I'm back, bitch, I'm back to it. Fought back when I had my back to it. They crucified me like Christ, but I came back twice since passionate. Came back like Lazarus, bounced back like I'm from Nazareth. A lot of rappers try matching it, but I'm already fire, can put a match to it. Give it to me, I'm running that, then I'm running with it like a running back. All my haters trying to come back, and I caught that like a quarterback. Talking beef like they wantin' that, well I'll give it to them if they order that. Big facts, I'm on lock, that's no cap. Real recognize real shit. Sorry homie, I don't recognize you. Real recognize real shit. Sorry homie, I don't recognize you. Real recognize real shit. Sorry homie, I don't recognize you. Sorry homie, I don't recognize you. Wreck 'em all, put it so on fire. Real recognize real shit. Real recognize real shit. Real recognize real quick. Real recognize real quick. Real ones who I build with. Real ones who I build with. It's real ones who I kill with. Kill with, kill switch. And it's real ones that I die for. Copy that like tenfold. I'm riding out for my squad, going hard for my kinfolk. Y'all might as well back down, cause when we go to war, we ain't going home. Might be brave to get close, but when the ammo blow, you better get low. Let's go. Real recognize real shit. Real recognize real shit. Real recognize real quick. Real recognize real quick. Real ones who I build with. Real ones who I build with. It's real ones who I kill with. Kill with, kill switch. Real recognize real shit. Sorry homie, I don't recognize you. Real recognize real shit. Sorry homie, I don't recognize you. Real recognize real shit. Sorry homie, I don't recognize you. Sorry homie, I don't recognize you. Break 'em all, put it so on fire.
Okay, so what do you guys think? I heard someone yawn, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
No, that was me, and that's because I'm tired. I couldn't hear the song.
You couldn't hear it again? Oh, ain't that some shit?
But I heard. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Okay, I had to come back into the Zoom to hear it. So when I came back in the Zoom, I heard it. And no, when I first was listening, when I first told you I heard a song, I was like, no, I wanted to hear it, but I wouldn't do that. Hell no, I wasn't yawning on nobody.
It's cool.
Hell no.
No, I heard it was solid, definitely.
Yeah.
Had a little bop to it, for real. Joe, we got to get you back in the game.
In the game, right. That's what I'm saying. Every time I leave, I didn't want to leave that screen because it like boots me out of there.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah, I was just sitting there looking at that screen, and that's what I was yawning at.
Here we go. All right, guess the correct spelling for potato.
How do you spell potato? Are you serious? Yes.
I think you spell it green button.
Really? She can't even hear you.
I really think you spell it green button.
All right. Time's up. So one thing I want to say before we go to the next question, so everybody's privy, is Kahoot also gives you points based on the speed. So two people can get the question right, but whoever got it first is going to get more credit. So
okay, well, I still don't see none of the answers though.
You don't see it on your screen?
Yeah, I don't see that. It's still just 4 different colors. Like I swear, I'm gonna be psychic on y'all. If I get the right answer, it'll be.
You might have to.
If I get the right,
device.
You might have to toggle to Zoom to see the question, and then go back to Kahoot.
Okay.
But he said it's out of Kahoot.
Okay. No, I'm gonna see if it'll let me go back. Okay.
Get it together.
All right, let me know you want me to click the next question.
Oh, the next one is a slide to tell you which idiot got that one. By the way, the question was, what was the question? Oh, how do you spell potato the right way? And yeah, surprisingly enough, a politician got this wrong. A vice president, actually. Go ahead. Yeah, it's funny.
All right, you good, Jay?
Yeah. We good.
Right, we're going to the next one.
You gotta love it. You got to love it. That's awesome.
Slap that E on there. Like, he's just so confident, too.
I know that's it.
Potato has an E when it's plural, which means it also has an S. Next question. Who was the president during the 9/11 terrorist attacks?
Who was the question during 9/11 terrorist attacks? Do you know?
Bush. Ooh.
Then you want the yellow one.
Yeah.
9/11. Who was the president?
Oh.
Lincoln. Oh my God. I got so much work to do. Did you just say Abraham Lincoln? I don't know. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Okay. All right, I'm good.
Hey, it take a lot of pressure to get up here. Let's move to the next one.
What he should be doing is following the right things that Bush did. One of the right things he did was treat this as a war on terror. We had no domestic attacks under Bush. We've had one under Obama. Number 2, he should correct the things that Bush.
All right. Type your answer. How many states in the U.S.?
How many states are there? Yes. The number. How many?
I'm gonna change my shirt. I know.
You don't know this. You better know how to count. The picture right there.
Are you serious right now? I don't know.
It's
You got
just
geography, right? In class, they're giving you geography. Yeah.
There we go. Thank God. It said type your answer, but they tried to get me. Oh.
You know why I couldn't say nothing about anybody who got this wrong? Even though I know this 50 off the top of my head, I probably couldn't name them all. Certain ones just don't count, if we being honest.
I used to know all 50 states.
No.
Wait, how did you get it right, but you still don't have any points? That makes no sense. Oh wait, did you not answer?
I've been answering. I think they just trying to keep the black man down. Anytime it's political,
because it is just wonderful to be back in Oregon. And over the last 15 months, we've traveled to every corner of the United States. I've now been in 57 states. I think one left to go. Alaska and Hawaii I was not allowed to go to, even though I really wanted to visit, but my staff would not justify it.
What is Paul Revere famous for?
Oh, what is Paul Revere famous for? Do you know who Paul Revere is?
No.
You haven't learned about Paul Revere in history yet?
No.
I'm gonna keep it tall. The only reason I knew about Paul Revere was from.
Oh, you gotta click the other screen.
The only reason I knew about Paul Revere was people using his
Oh,
name.
how'd you let it run out of time? You said you only knew about Paul Revere. I'm sorry, because of what?
Me hearing his name in bars.
In bars?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I done heard people drop his name in their rhymes before.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking you
think I'm talking about like alcohol bars?
A social establishment, yeah.
I did too. Why you bullshitting at first? I thought that's what you were saying, but no, the Beastie Boys got one of the most over.
Paul Revere.
Yeah, they got that reverse 808. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, a lot of.
I wish I would be in a damn bar and somebody be talking about damn Paul Revere while I'm trying to get lit.
Well, if you're Sarah Palin, you just might go to a bar and talk about that kind of thing, you know? You never know. I can't believe you let the time.
By Paul Revere.
He who warned the British that they weren't going to be taking away our arms by ringing those bells and making sure as he's riding his horse through town to send those warning shots and bells that we were going to be secure and we were going to be free.
Why can't you look up how stupid she was on YouTube? Like they won't let me live.
You don't understand how hard it was to find a lot of these videos. It was no easy task. I think you can hit next at the top.
Yeah, no doubt. True or false? Natural gas isn't a fossil fuel.
Natural gas.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's what I was like.
I don't know.
I was like, how they? I guess you can. I don't know.
Well,
what do you know about fossil fuels?
Well, I know about fossil fuels, but I don't know what they're referring to as natural gas because that sounds like it sounds bold business for real. Like they said,
this shit that come out your stove.
Just okay, because to me it was like natural, like from a human being. Gas, like
fossil fuel is just a natural fuel,
like a natural fart.
That's the crazy part because natural gas is a fossil fuel.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. So regardless,
natural gas as a clean, cheap alternative to fossil fuel.
It would have been true.
Yeah, yeah.
Finish the statement. Fool me once.
I don't know.
You can't get fooled again.
Fool me once.
You can't get fooled again.
Isn't it?
That's if we being political about it.
Fool me twice, shame on you.
If we being political about it, you gotta say it the way.
Right.
You gotta say it.
You always listen to that.
You gotta say it the way George Bush said it. You can't get fooled again. That's how he said it, and it's still true. It's still true. It's still true. He dumb than a motherfucker, but he's still right though. You can't get fooled again. I don't care how it go down. Like
that's the same. Period.
That's real. That's real. That's real.
There's an old saying in Tennessee. I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, "Fool me once, shame on you." If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
There you go.
He go into situations with war on his mind. He really said that.
In elevated levels, carbon dioxide can affect your health. True or false? Yes.
I don't even think it's fair. I don't even think his answers.
Well, I'ma just say my answers out loud, and then y'all can rack them up. Somebody can write them down. I'll write my answers down. And I'm gonna show them to y'all in the Zoom, so like I'm not cheating.
They are not trying to let the black man live.
I got you. I know.
I swear, they saw me with a light-skinned daughter. It was like, nope, it's not going down, cuz.
And the afro.
That's what it was. That's exactly what it was.
Fundamental question. Carbon dioxide, Mr. Speaker, is a natural byproduct of nature. Carbon dioxide is natural. It occurs in Earth. As a matter of fact, carbon dioxide is portrayed as harmful, but there isn't even one study that can be produced that shows that carbon dioxide is a harmful gas.
Can't get past it.
Why were the pyramids built?
Do you know why they built the pyramids in Egypt? Were they to bury pharaohs? To store grains? Ultimate hide and seek game? Or to just look pretty?
You know how dope hide and seek would have been in a pyramid, cuz.
Yeah.
I
know, right? I don't know. I think I would have been kind of scared.
I still want to play hide and go seek. I still want to play hide and go seek in the school on the low. I want to kick all the kids out and have grown hide and go seek in the school.
I think once you have adults involved, it's not hide and go seek, it's hide and go get it.
See that? Then we got see, that's why we got no adults in the school. No. Kids back in the school. See, you can't even have a good game of how to go see.
Kids are back in the school. A lot of people they're out of school right now. Shut it down due to COVID. Sadly. Dang. You're winning.
My own personal theory is that Joseph built the pyramids in order to store grain. Now, all the archaeologists think that they were made for the pharaoh's graves, but it would have to be something awfully big when you stop and think about it. And I don't think it would just disappear over the course of time to store that much grain. And when you look at the way the pyramids are made, with many chambers that are hermetically sealed.
Like it's only...
What is it, Ben Carson?
Yeah, that genius.
What is the current U.S. population?
How many people are there in the world? Just a ballpark guess. Type your answer.
After COVID?
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
After COVID, that's not real fair.
I don't know.
Like that. I don't know. Wait a minute. Wait. I got a serious wait.
It's 50,000 in the hospital.
Oh, I didn't see the.
Less than that. Less than that. I'm gonna go with less than that.
That was an acceptable answer. I made it so easy. You wait, 9,000 people. That's probably how many people there are in this city. Probably
more than that. For real.
Do not have an economic recovery package. 500 million Americans lose their jobs. I don't think we can go fast enough.
All right, so we have the podium, and there's no third place. The black man was robbed of any of his points, and we got L Dog
killing
victory,
killing
2,488 points.
It's gonna go down in history that I was stupid.
I didn't like that.
No,
that I ain't know.
It's
that
gonna
I
go
ain't
down
know
in
nothing.
history that this is awkward menage and just weird shit happen all the time.
Got you. Bet that up.
That's how that goes.
I would rather tell people that.
Yeah, I want to try to redo this, but with everything actually working, how it should.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to have another one, man. This was just the first one, and I think we have fun with it. And I think as we continue to troubleshoot and do it again, we'll get better.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta keep doing it so that we can be fluent at it. I don't think you can just
Yeah, I just had the idea. I didn't know how this shit was gonna work.
No, but that's dope though. That's dope. That, like I said, I'm just glad to be considered. So yeah, like we most definitely need to do this and keep doing it and stay consistent with it so we could get all the bugs out.
We're gonna be back
for sure.
But we appreciate
because even if
stepping up.
For sure.
Nigga said, I ain't get no points. Y'all gonna met me.
None.
Because I was clicking and then it was like, nope, nah, like, nah. And then it's like, yeah, I know you was pressing this button, but we ain't gonna let you tell nobody that.
Go ahead. Sounds a lot like America. America!
That's exactly how it is.
The black woman only gets a little bit of a pass because we women. We got two.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a fluke, you know.
And that's a real hard thing with black women because you got the TNA credit, but you still black. So black. It's like damn.
You're still a nigga either way.
But I was with the TNA credit. I still think they'll put y'all a foot over us because that just go like that's what's crazy about racist ass white men is like we racist, but her butt big though. You see that? Like
you see that?
That's crazy. Like
we're racist, but we're gonna make all the policies and procedures these motherfuckers gotta follow.
Oh man! If we could watch black porn but take the men out, it would be A1.
Yeah.
They make us feel inferior. Okay, I'm not gonna go. But the people in the hood slinging drugs on the streets know more about business than actual businessmen. He wasn't lying.
But that's what all of us need to know. Like when they get real deep into BMF and stuff, they gonna see. And me and my cousin is talking about this a little bit. Like we don't look at genius. We rate genius real messed up. So if we we'll never look at what Kobe Bryant do on the court as like artistic genius. We just like, there go another nigga playing basketball. Like we don't look at that it was real
and all that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
What some of these people doing?
That's what I'm saying.
It's subjective, honestly. I think some people and those are the people who love these people and idolize these people. I think there are people who even could look at BMF as like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Producers and great businessmen and all that stuff. So I think it's just relative to the lens you look, but I think America has done a good job of trying to create molds as to what one must fit in order to be recognized as success or talent or smart even. And that's one of the gripes I have with the school system because there are plenty intelligent, crafty, talented people who don't know the answers to any of the questions we just went over, but they still have a lot of value to offer. You know what I'm saying?
You did right.
That is very true.
That's
well,
even
that shit matter anyway when they're changing the history to bend to their will anyway.
Man, and like how you gonna make somebody feel like I could read since I was like 2.5. So me being in school, I did look at people being illiterate like, oh, that's fucked up. You should learn how to spell and shit. But now I'm like, dog, nah. To expect every 5-year-old across the board to learn it at the same time, I before E except for C and sometimes Y and all this fuck shit, 3 different ways to spell the same sounding word. Like, nah, nigga, you can't tell every kid they stupid because they don't know all the tricks and trades and rules and when to apply them. They're only kids. If you can say E and E, and then you got to look at every word after that and decide when is that a real E sound. Like, get the fuck out of here. That sounds like a setup. That sounds like a setup.
They said the whole for about 5-year-old. I'm like, wait, this seems kind of advanced for kindergarten. And then his pre-K year, he didn't go to pre-K because that was COVID. Like it was hell trying to teach a 4-year-old on a goddamn tablet. Like, no, that was crazy. And it's like, okay, yeah, they're starting you at a higher level nowadays. And it's crazy because in the state of Texas, you legally don't have to send your kids to school until the first grade. I
mean, if all you're gonna do in kindergarten is share, it really ain't like you supposed to. I think that's a big sign. I think that's a big sign of what we're supposed to be doing as parents because like during COVID, I think there was a big showing of like we had the choice. We had a choice like to homeschool our kids, and a lot like the masses said, send them little niggas back. I was like, well, damn, like we got
that's your future workforce right there for you. Right?
And that's what I'm saying. And they gonna be mad when they can't get a sandwich at 3:30 in the afternoon because ain't gonna be nobody there to flip that burger. That's dope, man.
Hey, we're going through it right now, right?
And they're gonna have them sits on the conveyor belt cooking.
Who gonna do it? Who gonna do it? It's like they lucky the people at the factory doing it, but they dying in there. Like people dying. Like it's the 60s. People dying at a dehydration.
But surely machines are replacing everyone's job. That's why
they're gonna have.
When I go to
see few people in the front, but you see those pay machines right there. They took the job of the cashiers.
Yeah, but, like when I go to Walmart now, all the registers closed, but self-checkout the longest hell.
Yep.
And it's like 1 or 2 people watching everybody, making sure they don't steal.
Yep. And so I talked to one of the workers up here. They said eventually Walmart's going to have all the lanes self-checkout, where you have the lane bill and you scan your own shit and bagging your own shit. There's no more of the baggers. No more cashiers. Everything is going by. But I don't know. The point of the game really for me was just to enlighten people. That the people who are sitting in office right now, people in the White House, Capitol building, they're not too bright. If you answered any of those questions right, you're smarter than a politician. So stop looking down on the people in your own neighborhood.
I did that.
Maybe of the independent party, and they can't be president or they can't be this because they don't have any experience. Where the fuck do you think experience comes from? And in my understanding, them people are probably smarter than the motherfuckers we got now.
And the people that got experience at some crooked shit because that's all that's been going on. Yeah. So it is what it is.
Decades. That is true.
We need somebody with no experience in crooked shit. Because to me, it's kind of bad. Like I don't want to look at it like that, but it's. I only voted one time, and that was when I was 18. As soon as I could vote, I was like, okay.
Just because you got the voter registration card, you're like, shit, I can vote.
Like, let's try this out. People fought for my right to blip, get it, and then I did it, and I stayed up. Al Gore won. Went to sleep. Woke up the next day. Yeah, we got a recount. Couple of days later, Bush the president. I'm like, yeah, this is the first and last grand opening, grand closing. I'm done with this shit, cuz. And that's everything. Like the mob run who win the Super Bowl, and they know who gonna do that before the season starts. So it's like, wow, we still fighting Democrat or Republican, AFC versus NFC, Big Ten versus whatever. It's all, I ain't about to fight nobody on my level when the game is set for us to keep doing that.
Those are facts. So we got to change the mindset and change the mentality.
And that's exactly what this game, I like that you did it through a game because it makes it fun. That's dope.
You have any final thoughts you want to say before we get out of here?
want to salute y'all for participating and being brave enough not to worry about, you know what I'm saying, anybody's perception on y'all performance, and just being bold enough to give it a go. That's it for me. I gotta roll out soon.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
All right, just keep me posted and I'll be down for whenever y'all doing it.
Awesome. I salute you both. Thank you.
Salute. Peace and prosperity, y'all.
All right, y'all have a good night then.
You too, yeah.